Thrifty Thursday. Y'all, today we're going to decorate for the 4th of July. I've been dying to do this for a while now, and so we're going to do it today. Thrifty Thursday, we're going to be using all of my thrift finds. So many pieces that I'm using have been thrifted, almost all of it, really. And we're going to do the hutch and maybe a little bit of this corner. We'll see how far we get, and fill it up with red, white, and blue. All right. I'm leaving my Patriotic decor up for a while. Since it's the 250th anniversary of America, I figure of all the times to leave it out for a little while, now's the time. So it just feels like we are already sort of in the thick of it. And so I'm ready for my house to be that as well. Plus, I've gotten some really great stuff recently, and I'm ready to get it out, and I'm ready to see it. So that is the plan for today. I hope y'all have had a really great Thursday so far. Y'all, it's cold here in Kentucky. It's only 60 degrees today. Where is summer? Like, I am ready for it to be 80 outside, and it's still chilly. It was 41 degrees this morning when I woke up, and that is too cold. It's too cold. Sandy says it's cold here too. Hi, Carol. Hello, Danae. Hi, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Hi, Jennifer. Speaking of thrifting, this is another thrifted item. This sweater I got at a thrift store. A lot of my clothes come from thrift stores. So anyways, y'all, that's what we're going to do. I took out all of the green or yellow stuff that I had. I did go ahead and leave some items, so it still is pretty full. I left in here just neutral stuff because I don't know what all I'm going to need. So I want to have some of that basic stuff that I can then fill, like the bread bowl and the brown ceramic bowls and all of that stuff. Hi, Jamie. Sandy says, today's the last day to be cold. I hope that's the case. Hey, Rhonda. Hi, Dana. Supposed to be 48 degrees tonight, she says. I think it is going to warm up this weekend. I hope so. I know we're supposed to have storms this weekend, which, believe it or not, I'm kind of praying for. I'm kind of hoping on Sunday there's going to be storms because I need downtime. I need some downtime. And if there are storms on Saturday, then things get canceled and I get to have just some time at home. And so that's what I'm hoping for. It's supposed to be 80 degrees on Saturday, so that's good. 88 on Sunday. Ooh, okay. I see a 90 in my future. Monday is going to be warm. Yay. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Friday, tomorrow is storms and 73 degrees. So let's just hope and pray that it's going to get warmer and there's going to be thunderstorms on Saturday. Y'all pray with me. Thunderstorms on Saturday all day long. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Dorothy. That's not nice, is it? It's really not. Griffin's got a track meet on Saturday. That's not very nice. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. All right. I don't have very many people on for some reason, but I am on a different time of day. I wanted to just go ahead and do it. Hey, Maria. I'm glad. I'm good. How are you? I'll get it out here in a minute. All right, y'all. I got quite a bit of stuff. I just kind of grabbed everything, and some stuff isn't necessarily patriotic, which is great. There's some stuff that is just red or blue. Hi, Carolyn. Hello over on YouTube. So I'm going to make room for some of my things that I absolutely have to have. So like, for instance, my drum. That's the most important item. It has to go in here. There's not another spot that I want to use it at in my house. And so the drum has to go here. in the hutch, all right? So I know that I'm gonna take my bunny out. This isn't a bunny, this is a duck. I'm gonna take the duck out and set it aside. Good afternoon, Betty. And I'm gonna go on and take some of this other stuff out. And again, you know, some of it I may use and some of it I might not, so we'll just see. I probably definitely won't use these. I should have taken those downstairs. And I think I'm gonna take the scale out too for now. And we'll see how things go. I'm gonna go on and sit in my drum. And I don't know if I want to leave the crock back there or if I want to take the crock out. So we're just gonna kind of, so I think I want this bowl to come out because it is kind of distracting. It's not the right item for back there. And I'll sit my drum in here. Well, I'm obsessed with the drum. So obsessed with my drum. I'm trying to decide, because it doesn't quite fit in between the ledge back there for the plates and the ledge here. So I think I'm gonna sit it on top of them. I do have these little drumsticks that we made last year, I think, for this drum that we did last year. I probably will not be using this drum, but it's super cute too. I probably won't be using it, but we'll see. All right, so I just am kind of taking those, sitting those on top, and let's just kind of keep going. I may end up moving it to the top, actually. I might like that better. Let's see. Let's take some more stuff out. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try it up here. Let me see what it looks like up here. Okay, it might be better at the top. What do y'all think? Let's see, let me turn you this way. Somebody asked, hey everybody, thanks for joining. Teresa asked how my papa is doing. Surgery went well. He is doing okay. He was a little bit sick this morning, and last I heard, he still hasn't been up and walking around. So if you all could please pray that he gets up and gets moving soon, because I am very fearful that if he doesn't, I'm fearful he won't come out of the hospital. And so I'm hoping that they will get him up and he will get moving and he will be on his way to getting better. So I'm hoping. Paulette says on the top. I think so. I agree. I think on the top is the right spot for it. So then we have to figure out then the bottom. I have got, let me move these blankets here. Let me just throw those over there. I have got these pictures here, and they might be too big. I've got two of these. I actually got them from Patty, from her father-in-law. And they're very Americana looking. They might be too big, but I'm not sure. Let me just put one in there and let's kind of see. I don't think I like it. So I'm gonna pull that back out. We're gonna keep looking to see what else. I gotta have something fairly tall here in the front, you know, to fill in some space. I got this. I'm just gonna set that up there for now. This little game that I picked up from Anything Goes, I think. It's called Game of Donkey Party. But I liked it because it's red, white, and blue. And I thought it would be a cute little piece. Let's see. At this point, it's just a matter of pulling stuff out, putting it in, playing with it, seeing how things look, all of that. But I gotta get stuff out so that I can see what I got. You know, we gotta kind of see what we have. We have my bowling pin, which I love. Thank you, Teresa. And it has to go on the bottom because it's too big to go anywhere else. So I'm gonna go on and set that in. My Liberty Bell. That's actually a bottle of whiskey. And it's missing the little top part, but that's okay. I want to hopefully use it in here somewhere. Okay, this lunchbox. So cute. Thank you, Teresa. I think will be really cute in here. You know, I just got to start putting stuff in and then kind of rearranging. Let me just take this out for now. And I'm just going to sit things and kind of play. Okay, I've got this 4. I've got a couple of 4s. I have this one here. That's metal. And I think it would look really cute in here, layered with this sign, with this game, layered with this game. But I also have this one that we did on a Dollar Tree sign, but I love it. It's very vintage looking. I think I'm gonna like the red one. Let's try for this one. Let's see what happens. I'm keeping that frame back there for now. I also have this 1776 as well, which I think we used last year. And I think that we did this kind of a thing, 1776 and the 4. Something to support that 4 a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the donkey game though. Let's try it. I may have to put something back there to kind of help support that 4. Okay. I've got this license plate, which is super duper cool. And I'm hoping to put it in here somewhere. I'm going to put it here for now. And we're just going to keep going. Okay, I've got some bigger items. Need to pull out some of the bigger items. So I've got this tea kettle that we redid one day, and I've got these little glasses that I love. We actually, I think, have some of these that we're going to be listing that y'all can grab. We just haven't gotten them listed yet. I'm just going to set the tea kettle right there for now. And you do, Jamie? Good deal. Oh, right now I'm really just, playing. Okay, I've got lots of vintage flags. I also have this really great flag right here. And honestly, I would kind of like to open this up. Hopefully I don't do something that's going to offend anybody. And somehow try and get it to drape in here. Oh gosh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Whew, that made me nervous. Okay. Let's see if we can, maybe on this side. Why does this thing feel greasy? That's not quite. Does that look dumb, y'all? Does that look dumb? It's covering up all of this. I don't love that. Could maybe find a way to sort of tack it up so it kind of drapes like that, which I kind of like. What do y'all think? Or is that wrong? All right, let's put that back up there. Let's see what else we have in here. Okay, we've got my little Uncle Sam. You like that? Drape it from the top. Got my sparklers, my Cracker Jacks container, which is a must. It's a must. Okay, but let's figure out this flag. Y'all are saying yes. Let me see. What if I pull this bottom up, like someone said, tuck it under the flag, like that. That's cute, don't y'all think? Kind of like that. And then having the stars show up there. Okay. Cute. Let's move this stuff for now. Y'all, I'm really starting from scratch this year because this is the first year I haven't had this much stuff to work with before. I got a lot of stuff this year. So my eagle, I'm going to probably use him on the shiplap wall, is what I'm thinking. So this is my favorite right here, this eagle. He's my, like one of my, this and the drum are like my favorite pieces. So I'm hoping to put him on the shiplap wall. Okay, y'all like that. All right. Let's see. My Abe Lincoln. Let's get the Abe out. And I've got some plates as well. So this is my Abe. I printed one, a big one for me. And I painted him the same way I did the small one. And then I've got an old lantern here. This lantern actually is not going to fit. And it was from Griffin's first birthday party. So it's not going to fit in here unless I put it here in the front, and I don't think I want to. Okay, if I could get Abe sitting right over here, I think that would look good. we need to something over here. Okay, I've got some books. Kind of don't want to raise Abe up any because of the flag. But he needs some color behind him, preferably not red. So what could I do? Okay, what about our freeze box? I'm going to fold the freeze box this year. These are available on the website, y'all. So you can grab one for your own decor. Get in there. Isn't it cute? So cute. Okay, so we can maybe do some books behind. I love that. Let's grab some books. Okay, I've got lots of Patriotic colored books. So let me see what I want to use. I think I want, let's go with some blue and some red. Let's put books back here. I think will look really good with Abe. Okay. And then we could maybe take some of our little wood quills. These are also available on our website. Lynn, I could possibly use it that way. I do really kind of like it draped though. And I don't think it's blocking anything just yet. All right, so I'm taking the little quills and just stacking them on top of the book with the freeze box behind it. Okay, I'm liking that. I do feel like I need a little space filler back to the right, just behind Abe. Something that's like not important, like a bottle maybe. Let's try a bottle. Just want to fill a little bit of space. Come on now. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm liking that. Okay. All right. Now we need something over here. And let's see here. What do I want to use? Okay, this might be a good spot. We could do, I'm trying to decide. Let's put a couple of things and just see what they look like. I'm not gonna have the glasses there. They're just sort of sitting there for now. We gotta put something behind that 4. Okay, let's grab some books, I think. Let me grab a few books, and I think I'm gonna put books up against the side here. To add some color. Like that. Liking that. Y'all, you got to get some books. By the way, we are going to be adding book stacks to the website. I do have some florals. You bought the quills, Rosemary? Yeah, we will add some florals. Okay. If we do the bell, which I don't think I mind the bell, let's move the crock. Move the crock out and add some flags inside the crock, possibly. Or a flag at least. What do y'all think? Let me see what other flags I have in here. These need to be sort of ironed. Those are going to cover up the 4. I think the bell should be at the top. Wonder where at the top. I'm not feeling that just yet. Let's see. I sort of like the flags. I'm wondering, does the 4 come out and something else go in? Well, y'all, I've got to dust some of this stuff because holy moly, there's a lot of dust on some of it. So maybe if we do the flags, I don't know if I like the bell there because it's like stacked. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs something to break all of that up. Let me try this cottage cheese box, which is fitting considering I love cottage cheese. And then we did the little Hobby Lobby stars and we just rusted them with cinnamon. Maybe that could go there. I think I like that better. Okay, we're getting somewhere. You're getting somewhere. I think I'm liking this so far. Okay, I'm liking this whole little section. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving. Yeah, I could put the 4 back here for sure. We could do that. Okay. Let's see. I have our new letters here. We've got these now available also. And these might look good in the back. Maybe even 1776 or 250. Let's try 250. And we have USA as well. These right here, let me show you. These are new and you can grab these. We've got 1, I think, of each. And then there is a couple of the 4s. But we have this. Isn't that cute? So maybe this should go somewhere else. Let's see what the 250 looks like. Back here. It has a little bit more height than the license plate does. Okay, so let's see. I think we might still like the kettle there, but we gotta have something in the back. So let me see if I can get a couple of books back there or something to add some height, because we need height back there. So let's see here. Let me grab some books. I don't know if I can get them back. I don't think that's gonna work because they're too small. They're too big. I mean, the space is too small. Ooh, I forgot about my ribbons. I get to use those, and I want to use my my pool balls. Okay, let's take this out. Let's take that out, and let's do something different. Okay, I got this guy right here, this blue, which I'm planning to clean the inside of that out so that maybe it looks a little bit more blue. But I was wondering about something like this with the balls kind of coming out. So if we did, let's grab the books again. Let me just do the small books. Maybe these look good. And then we'll stick that, and we might have to do a little something to get it to stay. I don't know. Okay, then we can take the pool balls. Let's see if they'll stay. Let's see, I got a couple more, but I'm not sure where they're at. Here's one. Here's one. That's too many. I don't know if that'll stay, y'all. That's liable to come crashing down. Maybe if I put a little something underneath it. Maybe if we took a little something like that under it, and then maybe the bell. I'm not feeling this. Can y'all even see me when I back away and look at things? I don't think I'm feeling that. Y'all probably can't even see that. because it's over. What about this jar? This beautiful jar right here that has the eagle and the flag on it. Need more blue or white. Need something white. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what I do with the lid. Here it is. No, I'm not feeling that. I don't think I'm feeling that. So let's try something else. Let's see. Let me think. Okay, let me take these out. Take the balls out. Oh, this is a thing. It's just about constantly playing. Let's do these glass bottles or glasses. Those are glasses. Let's do the glasses. And let's do Cracker Jack spin, maybe. With just not gonna think. I wonder about these ribbons. Either hanging something like that. Can y'all even see that? Can y'all see that? I don't know that you can. Let me move you so that you can see that, what that looks like. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, it's not there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So, it's just about, we just keep playing. That's all we gotta do until we get, the space the way that we like it, and then we just move on from there. But we'll just keep playing with it. So, let me think about what else I really want to use in here. So I really wanted to use the metals. I really want to use the pool balls. I still don't have anything over here except for these bottles. Maybe the kettle could go there. Except, oh gosh, easy now. Easy. Okay, so if the kettle goes right there, let's take this down because it's not going to go there. We could put these dish towels, these vintage dish towels, in there, kind of hanging out. Okay. I like that. What if we did a small crock? If we just rearrange a little here. Okay, and if we do, I don't think that one's gonna be big enough. Let me try this one. This little crock right here. Doreen, I'll take all the advice. You have a star to put on the flag on top? I don't think I do. So I'm wondering something like that. And then we can take the pool balls, preferably the oldest looking ones. I think I've got 4. Okay, I think we can get them in there. So let me grab the newer ones, put these on the bottom. And then let's put these bigger ones on top. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Okay, I like that. I like that, I like that. All right. I could put some florals, if I wanted to, over here in this kettle. So if we wanted to do just like some green florals. We could pop those inside the kettle, which is cute. All right. I'm still unsure about this. Let's see here. What else do I want to use? I do have another set of the wood quills. Which is kind of cute in those glasses, but I'm not really feeling that. Let's see. I'm gonna take these down for a minute and try something else. I am liking the Cracker Jacks tin back there. But feels like it needs something else coming out of the top. I'm just not real sure what that is. Let's try some Pepsi bottles in combination with something else. Like these little vintage irons. So cute. I don't know if I can fit both of them, or we just want one of them. Do I like that? I'm not sure. So that means I must not like it. Okay, let's try the bell right here. Let's try the bell. I may not mind that. Wonder if I could do, I've got this little flag, I wonder if I could do him inside. Nope, that doesn't really work. Okay, let's move on from that spot. We're just gonna move on. We'll keep looking. You like the bell? Okay. So let's move on. All right, up here, I think we're gonna need to utilize some Crocs. So I'm gonna pull this down, either Crocs or the basket, something that's not patriotic necessarily. So I'm gonna add these Croc bowls back up here in this corner. Okay, and I might take like this little flag and have it kind of hanging out. Maybe put it in here. Let's see. Maybe in this one. Okay, that might work. Yeah, like that. What do y'all think? And then, so we have our drum there. Okay, I really want to use these. And so maybe set those right there. Okay, what are we going to use in this space? I'm feeling a stack of books, so let's grab a stack of books. Maybe even just do red, white, blue like this. And let's stack these over here to fill that space a bit. And then let's try our glasses up here. Okay, that's cute. I like that. I'm gonna grab this kettle, or this, whatever this is. And I was kind of thinking about having it just kind of sit back there in the back. But I don't think that's working. I don't think that's working. So we'll pull it back out. Let's do, let's see, these are not going to show up very well. Let's sit one there. Maybe do one here, or down here somewhere, and do one right up there. All right, let's see here. Okay, we still have the lunchbox, and we still have this Croc. Let me see what he looks like back here. Okay, that's sort of cute. Let me push the bowls over so you can see that just a little bit. That looks good. And I like how it sort of reflects the eagle and then the eagle here. Can y'all see that? The bell on top of the books. We can try that. So let me show you. What that's looking like. I think it's looking really good. It's looking cute. It's coming together. It's coming together. Little at a time. Little at a time. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm trying to decide. So someone said put the bell on the books. Let's see what that looks like. I do like the glasses up there. But let's try the bell. That would mean the glasses would have to come back down here. And I don't think that I like that balance because then it feels sort of heavy up here. I think I like it better with the bell down here, but I'm still not happy with that. So we're still got to work on that. Dying to wash those glasses though. Okay, I've got this bingo card. I was thinking maybe of taking it and sticking it in here, which is cute. Okay. Okay, this is looking good, and I don't know if I need something right here necessarily because of the flag. The flag is there, and it will, if I put something there, it might distract a little bit from the flag. I'm wondering if I need something on top of the drum. I don't know what that would be though. Let me try this. I don't know, but I'm just gonna try it. Sometimes that's all it takes is just trying something. Just grabbing some tulips and putting them on top. Okay, I kind of like that. What do y'all think? Do y'all like the tulips up there? I think I like it. The firecrackers may end up going on the chair over here. The firecrackers are tall, and they would have to lay down if I was going to use them, unless I used one. This one here is really the only one I like. The other one I'm just not as crazy about. But like I said, sometimes I use them over on this chair. I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's needed. Okay, one thing I haven't used is I've got some plates here. So, some little vintage plates that have a little bit of blue on them. Okay, I like that. But now I sort of want to use more. So now I'm wondering. How do I get another one in here? I'll have to do something to make that stay. Hang on. Grab some sticky tack. The Ritz can, to be honest, the Ritz can I don't love. So I'm not dying to use it, if that's what if that's the can you're talking about. Now I still haven't used my lunchbox. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit of sticky tack on the bottom so that it'll stay. Okay, I like that. I like the addition of those plates. It makes it feel more vintage, more, I don't know, but I like that a lot. Okay, still with this spot here. It's the only spot that's really bothering me. And And so let's see what we could do. I've got some of these little cards. I don't really know what they are, but I liked them. We could put, no, that kind of hides. 2 of them do. It would have to be just one. It's all right, but it's not quite doing it. I think that, let's try our sparklers boxes. Let's see about those. Maybe having those just kind of stand up back here. Possibly, if I can get them to. Okay, no, it's a no, it's a no, it's a no. Okay, let's keep trying. We could do a Pepsi bottle. Why is this giving me such fits? Okay. I really want to use that bell, and I really like it there. Something is not working right there. Something is just not right. Just gotta keep working with it. Get there eventually. Oh, I got this little noise maker. This little noise maker thing. I bought it because of the backside. More brass, you think? Or like a brass piece somewhere else. I think I'll stick this up here. Okay. You know, I think we'll come back to it. I think we'll come back. As far as another brass piece, I've got some space over here. I could take one of my brass candlesticks and put it back here to just add. Again, we like that, just those pieces that are, we want the layers, you know, so it's about making layers and not just having stuff just in the front. You want to have different layers, and that's what makes it look nice and cohesive. Let's see, I'm trying to find, I want to put a candlestick back here, but it wants to fall because of that dish thing. So I gotta get something to put underneath that to make it level. But I feel like that works. And it's just, you know, it's just a candlestick. It's just sitting back there. I think that works though. Okay. So, like I said, I think I'm going to come back. To it. Let's maybe put the bell on the other shelf beside the candle and ladder, the blanket. Yeah, so it won't fit up on that shelf. It will not fit up there. That shelf is only like 3 inches wide. So it has to go here. I do have another spot or two it could go in the house. So maybe it'll end up somewhere else. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to use it. Hi, Kelly. Does something go in front of the 250? I don't think so because the frame is right there. And so I don't think so. I'm really liking it, y'all. This spot right here is driving me crazy. But other than that, I really like the rest of it. Let's move that. I don't think I like that as much as the bell. I think the bell adds something, but it's just not quite right. So we'll come back. Let's work on this area over here. I've got just about 20 minutes left before I've got to go get Griffin. So let's see what we can come up with over here. All right. So I'm going to take these candlesticks down for now. Okay. And I've got a couple of different frames. So I'm going to start with this one here. I've used this one quite a bit. I got it at Goodwill. And I like to put it up here just to add a little bit of layering and dimension. And then I've got these pictures. Let me see which one I like better. I think I like this one better. So I'm going to put this one up there. Okay. And then we've got the 4 and we've got the 1776. So we could use both of them or just one of them. Let's see. We can maybe move that. Or instead of this, because it looks a little more modern, what if we used these? Or we could also use the USA. Let's just see. We'll just play for a minute. See what comes of this. See where we're getting. I gotta get over here and take a step back. Okay, I'm sort of wondering if we keep with those letters and we add, thank you, Teresa, USA over here. Okay, I sort of like it. The only thing I'm not liking is the way this frame is laying. Okay, but I almost forgot my eagle. What I'm wondering is, can my eagle go on this frame without making the frame fall? What do y'all think? Does that look good? Even though, okay, I think it's gonna hold. I think it's gonna hold. I hope it's gonna hold. Okay. Wow, the eagle is gorgeous. The eagle is so pretty. I don't know if the picture is working. I think it's the picture that's not working. But the eagle is gorgeous. Don't y'all think? I love the eagle, but the picture I don't think it's working. Like the framed 1776. I don't like the framed 1776 as well as those because these feel more vintage, and everything that I'm using is so vintage that I feel like the 1776 framed looks so new. It looks very modern in comparison. I have downstairs another image, and I think that if I replace or even frame it, I might stop at a thrift store, see if I can find a different frame. Or even if I frame that image and I use that image instead of this one, I think that will work better. It says something like, it's a vintage poster talking about the flag. And so I think the colors are going to be a little bit better, where the colors here are a little more muted, which I think is distracting and kind of messing us up. So I think if we go with something a little more, where the colors are a little brighter, to go with the eagle, I think I might like it. I am liking it a lot. So let's see here. Let's, I have done before also some bottles up here. This bottle is really cool. It's Kentucky's 74 to 76 celebrations. And so it's got Kentucky on it, and it's red, white, and blue. And it's got our state on the back, and it's got all the different little areas, the Kentucky Derby, birthplace of Abraham Lincoln, just all kinds of different things. It's just a cool little bottle. And then this other one's just a Pepsi Cola, which is funny because my papa always calls Pepsi Pepsi Cola, not Pepsi, which I think shows his age, and I love that. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, I'm not in love with it. I think it needs some editing, and I think that's gonna come partially from a different picture. And I don't have that with me, so we'll have to do something different. So we're gonna keep playing with that. Over here on the blanket ladder, I have got a couple of red blankets. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know if I want to use them or if I want to just keep it neutral. I had a yellow blanket up here, so I removed that. And let's put these red ones up here, see what this looks like. We'll have to do sort of every other, and it might just look too Christmassy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I couldn't find a blue one. I've got a blue one, but I couldn't find it. I'm not sure where it's at. It might be in the storage unit, so. Okay. I wish I had a Patriotic quilt, but I don't, so. I don't think I like it. Do y'all like it? The large frame will not go vertical. It's too big. It will not stand up. So what do y'all think about the red blankets? Okay. So I have this crock right here, which is got blue on it, and we're absolutely using this crock. And I'm thinking that we'll put some flags in it. So I'm gonna take some of these vintage flags, which are just incredible, and put some of those in here. Let's see, let's grab a big one, I think. I mean, how precious is that? Crocs and American flags. So good. So stinking cute. Okay. Maybe we kind of have that lid on, but have it sort of off. Oh, okay, I think I don't like the red blankets. I'm going to take the red blankets off. I don't like them. We're going to stick with just neutral. We could maybe use this red blanket on the chair. We'll see. So if we do these neutral blankets, we'll put this flowered one down here. We can maybe do this lace one. I don't even really know what this is, y'all. Here. And that's really pretty. And then this crocheted blanket could hang here on the chair like that. Yeah, I like that better. So we keep that crochet blanket, but not have, yeah, that striped one. All right, it is 2:15. I gotta go pick up Griffin from school. I think I'm gonna take a break from this and just take a step back. Sometimes I need to just kind of look at things for a little bit. But I am really liking how this all looks. By the way, I don't know if you can see, but I do have a basket up on the top of my hutch. I am planning to move that basket to this side. By the way, I just got that basket at Goodwill for $9 and it's beautiful. And I've got this basket here that I absolutely love. And I think I'm gonna put it on this side up there as well. So I'm gonna have two baskets up there. And I still have to decorate the rest of the house too. So I've still got some things that I can use and will place things throughout in different spots around the house. And I have got pillow covers as well that I'm going to be using. I just grabbed these pillow covers off of Amazon and I'm going to use these. I've got two of them. with the flowers on them. And then I've got 4 of these that are left over from another time. And so they're blue with the scalloped edge. And then I'm keeping some that I've already got that are just like a cream color. So I'm going to be replacing those. And then I'm thinking about also making some covers for my lampshades that are going to be like that gathered look. Have y'all seen that? We're probably going to do that live one day. So I've got to get the supplies for that, hopefully. But everything is looking good. I really am liking how this is coming together. It looks very vintage, very gathered, collected, you know, and I like that. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to let you go. Again, I'm going to just think about all of this for a little bit and see what I want to change and how I want to make it better. And I will be sure to share pictures with y'all when I get it done. Remember, when you are decorating, to take your time with it. And it's really great when you can kind of just collect things over time, especially if you're going for a vintage look. And make sure you're creating those layers. You want to make sure you're balancing everything out and create layers and add texture. You want to have all the different textures going on. That helps make it look more cohesive. And in the end, you're going to get something that's really beautiful. But keep playing with it. As you saw, I did and undid and did and undid many times today. And that is what decorating is all about. It's rare to get it right the very first time. All right, y'all. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.